I am very excited to speak with today's guest. He's been on my list of top people I'd like to interview for a while now. Some of you may have seen him in concert recently when he performed in Milton or Brampton on Gord Bamford's Neon Smoke Tour. Normally, I give a little bit of a bio on the guest before I start, but I'm so excited today, I just want to get started. I have Aaron Goodvin on the line. How are you?
Good, Alexa. How are you?
Awesome. You're calling from Nashville, I see, so that is very exciting for us. How's the weather?
It is Gord like 70 degrees. Warm and it's nice, so it's good.
Good. We're cold here, but I'm not shoveling, so can't complain. So you just finished this tour with Gord Bamford on March 2nd. From my understanding, it was a lot of shows across Canada in just a few weeks. I saw your tour schedule, and you were all over the map.
Yeah, it was great. It was an awesome tour and things we wanted to try and accomplish, and it was fantastic. It was 29 shows across Canada, and I believe it was in like 36 days, so pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. And I saw that your dates weren't even like in sequence of cities in a specific order. You'd be going one place one day and then backwards and then forwards again.
Yeah, I said I don't know who plans those now.
It sounded very tiring for the bus driver.
Yeah, well, that's okay though. That's their job.
So I also imagine it was very tiring for you and Gord with the back-to-back concert days and sound checks. How do you keep the same energy level at the end of your tour as at the beginning?
It's kind of challenging, but at the same time, it kind of comes natural. I love being on the road. You know, you can whine and complain all you want, but as soon as I get on stage, all that stuff kind of disappears, and it doesn't really matter how tired you are. People are spending their hard-earned money to hear you perform. You want to do your best to live up to those expectations.
Yeah. How did you get asked from Gord to join him on this tour?
I've known Gord for a really, really long time. The first time I did a show with Gord, I was 16. I'd known him for a long time. He kind of watched me come up in the ranks. We're both from Alberta, and when I moved to Nashville, I relocated, so I lost touch with a lot of those people. But I'm pretty sure it had a lot to do with his kids playing lonely drum over and over every day. That made him think, hey, maybe I should bring Aaron on the tour. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that I have Gord's kids to thank.
So you did mention that you're living in Nashville for a while now. I thought I picked up on a bit of an accent there.
Yeah. I've been here for 7 years, I think.
That didn't take long for you to pick up?
No, it doesn't take long, even if I was here for 2 weeks. So.
So you know him for a long time, and you spent a lot of time with him on this tour. So is there something that you can tell us that we might not know about him?
That's a good question. Gord's, he's really kind of the same guy. If he is off. That was always one of my favorite things that I would learn about artists. Some of them aren't as glamorous as others. Gord's a good old boy from Alberta, and I think he does that when he plays live, and off stage, he's pretty much the same guy. That's always one of the coolest things.
Yeah. This was my first time seeing both of you in concert, and I noticed like his music and yours too, he sounds the exact same in person as what he does on the radio. Like, there's no need for extra editing or like it's just him. You guys are the real deal.
Yep.
So I was at this show in Milton, and you said to the audience, I was taking notes, by the way, enjoying myself, but also taking notes here.
Good, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. You said that you've never been to Milton before, but we have a Starbucks across the road, so it's all good. What's your favorite Starbucks drink?
My wife is like a huge... I always have to ask her to tell me what she wants about 3 times so I can understand it. I'm like the regular coffee drinker. I'll get like a pint with 2 Splenda, and I will do that every day if I can. But she'll be like, Doppio, Espresso, Macchiato, or I don't know. Stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. When I was growing up, I was like Tim Hortons Double Doubles. You know, we've even been to like the original Starbucks in Seattle.
Fun. That's on my list. I love Starbucks too. So, you are from Spirit River. I've heard of that, but I have to admit I had to Google map where it was because I wanted to learn exactly where you are from. And it looks like there's not too much going on any further north. I've been to Grand Cache, and I thought that was pretty far, but Spirit River is still way up there.
It's up there. I love growing up there. That's probably why I ended up in country music. I'm real proud of where I'm from. It's incredible when you come from a small town. It's like, you know, Aaron Goodvin's from here, you know.
Of course.
Which is cool. It's one of those things you don't really think that's going to happen, but definitely does when you strive for greatness.
So which do you think has impacted your songwriting more? Being from small town in Alberta or moving to Nashville?
It's a little bit of both, and I'm what I call a give-a-damn songwriter. I have a really hard time writing songs that I haven't experienced myself. We actually live in a small town just so I've kind of kept that small town feel everywhere. I like community. My producer lives up the road from me, and he's one of my best friends. I try to stick around people that I care about. I think that serves me as a songwriter. I'm only as good as people I surround myself with.
Yeah, true. And it's sad, but I mean, good in the same way that a lot of Canadian artists right now are going down there. Like Johnny Reid lives there full time. Madeline Merlot just moved there. Here, Isabella goes there quite frequently. Lindsay L's there. Megan Patrick. As long as we're not losing you guys.
Yeah, that's right. No, exactly. I love being in Nashville, and I love what this town has done for my songwriting and my artistry. We're all from another country, but this is where country music happens. If we're going to be the best at what we do, and I'm speaking for the other ones, but I should just speak for myself. If I'm going to be the best at what I do, I need to go to where the best people are. It feels like home.
Yeah.
If you can be away, you can pursue your dreams, but there's something about coming to Canada that always feels home, and I feel very blessed to be able to go back to a place that I haven't spent a lot of time in the past 7 years, and it still feels like home.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice to be able to have a career successful enough to just be able to do that.
Absolutely. So while in Nashville, you connected a while ago with another Canadian, Johnny Reid, which is pretty ironic, two Canadians connecting down there. He seems like a great mentor. What did he teach you?
Oh man, I learned a lot. I wouldn't be anywhere without him. Thank God every day our paths crossed when they did. I learned to take my music very, very serious, almost to the point to where nobody hears it, because I tend to be very hard on myself. And one of the things I learned from Johnny, he never compared himself to any other artist. That was pretty breakthrough for me, and learning to be okay that maybe you're not at your full best, but you're at the best that you are right now.
That is awesome. Good advice there. Good life advice for everybody, regardless of your chosen path. I also read that you wrote a song that was picked up for Luke Bryan. That must have been a great boost of confidence, too.
Yeah, that was a big turning point. I lived in Nashville for just over 2 years. I was running out of money, thinking about going back home to work with Dad.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't.
Yeah. Well, getting that song cut was a turning point, because when Luke Bryan recorded, I was able to go and get a pub deal and get a work visa to stay. It did a lot for my career, and one thing leads to another.
Yeah. And then I guess not too long after that, you had your debut single, Knock on Wood. That reached top 40 in Canada. Then you received top 10 for Woman in Love and Lonely Drum. I'll get to Lonely Drum in a minute, because I have a lot to say about that song. But for those that don't know, the music video for Woman in Love was actual footage from your wedding, which I love. It will give you all the feels if you haven't felt it, to my listeners. Go watch that. But it's still fun because it's upbeat and it's a happy day and it's real, and you want music videos to tell a story, and this is your actual truth in your real wedding day.
I want people who listen to my music to feel the real part of it. The timing was perfect on that. We were getting married. We were going to shoot the video 2 weeks after the wedding, and it was going to be me kind of singing and this couple getting married. Somebody at the Warner office brought up, Aaron's getting married, why don't we just shoot that? And of course my wife was like 100% on board with it, as she is most of the things that go with my career. It was a really special day, probably one of the best days of my life. The fact that it's on document in the music video is great.
Absolutely. You just answered my next question about what your wife thought about that idea. It's nice to hear that she was on board and pretty easygoing for that.
She was on board from the word go. She's very supportive. Thought it was a great idea. And her whole thing was, well, as long as it's not like, can you walk down the aisle one more time?
Yeah. So, Lonely Drum, finally.
Yeah.
The week before I came to the concert, I was having a rough time dealing with a family medical emergency. So I was grateful to have the concert to look forward to. I knew it was going to be a good distraction for the evening, but before you even came on, I was excited because you did something really cool with Lonely Drum. You changed the beat or the tempo, I don't know music term, but even that alone was pretty cool. How did that come to be?
My drummer was working on it one day. He's like, what do you think of this? Like, I love it. But Lonely Drum is songs that it's more than success. A lot of cover bands cover it. Those are just hard songs to come by for any artist's career. So we knew it was a special song. We thought it was going to do really well, but we couldn't have predicted this well. And a lot of people are going to be there for that song. Lonely Drum's kind of the intro music that comes out. And it just gets people excited. They know they're going to hear it. But my drummer created it. You know, he just one day just sat down and built it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the song in general is super catchy. And every time I hear it or play it, it always gets me in a good mood, which I guess is the direction we're hoping to go with that song.
That's exactly it. We were in a good mood when we wrote it. That's the amazing thing about music, the power it can have.
Yeah, we need some more happy these days in this world.
That's right.
So is there any chance of me hearing that again, or is that just for that tour?
Yeah, I mean, we've used it a lot. Bring up a good point. We should show that somewhere.
Yes. That's my vote. Another song, which I think is kind of funny, we've been talking a little bit about your wife here. Your new single, Every Time You Take Your Time, has an interesting storyline too. You gave that song a little bit of an intro at the concert as to how that song came to be.
You know, I tell the truth when I'm up there. You know, the truth's just funny sometimes. We're excited. You know, we haven't recorded that song yet, but we're really excited to get in the studio and knock that out.
Yes, I'm excited to play that. I'm going to be talking to my listeners a ton about that when it comes out, just because I enjoyed it so much at the show, and it's got a funny story that you associate with it. I generally ask my guests what is next for them, but I kind of know a little bit about what is next for you. The Neon Smoke Tour kept you busy, but apparently not busy enough. I'm guessing you're on a little bit of a break right now, kind of, sort of, not really, because you're preparing to go back on tour in April?
Yeah, before then, we're going to be in the studio for the most part, you know, for the summertime.
For my listeners, if you would like to see Aaron on tour, he's coming to Boots and Hearts Festival. There's a lot of artists coming to this one, lots of Canadian ones, and it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me.
I appreciate it so much. Thanks for all you do, and we appreciate having places that we can talk about our careers and stuff, so thank you for that.